Hello everyone, welcome back to my next video for day 3 of Ethony 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. Today these are my top 5 Oracle decks for 2017. My very first deck has to be the Journey Oracle by Adrienne Trafford. I just adore her art and I use this deck constantly. It is one of my favorites. I love the messages. The messages are simple and short, and I use this deck mainly for myself, and it is great for even daily draws or draws together with a reading. And I love her art so much that I even have her coloring book. She has done a couple of tarot cards, and I would really hope that she creates a whole deck at some point, because I really like her artwork, and I would love to have a tarot deck made by her. It's just real amazing. I just want to show you because I think this deck could be real beautiful. And Lovers. So her deck is my first favorite. Then the other one that I use a lot, this is my food for thought deck, and this is the Rumi Oracle. This is not an easy oracle. This is not a simple deck. The messages are very deep. There are metaphors that need time to really think about and understand. And this is whenever I want to go deeper, to think deeper into some issues. And these messages take time to decipher how it is represented in my life, what I need to do, change, or understand about my issues. So this is not an easy deck, but it is very helpful and useful, and I really enjoy, and I spend time working through the messages in these cards. Originally these cards were square, but they hurt my hands, and I didn't like them. I don't think this card really needed to be square, so I rounded the edges, and now that's how I work with it. My next favorite is probably my most favorite, is the Wisdom of Tao Oracle. This is the second set. There is a first set, I think, which is a more general oracle. I don't know because I haven't received that yet. When I discovered the deck, it was not available on Book Depository, so I had to order it all the way from the US, and it is still on its way. And afterwards, the first set and the second set were became both available on Book Depository, but by then I have already ordered and paid for the US version, so I'm still waiting for the first set, but the second set arrived to me very quickly, and I have been working with that ever since. This set is basically action cards. These actions are very good to finish off a reading, how to proceed, how to move on, what action to take. These are all suggestions of actions, of activities, and I really enjoy working with these cards because the message is very clear and I understand what I need to do in a certain situation. The artwork depicts historical figures whose name is always down here, and the booklet tells their story, how they embody the energy of the card, the message of the card, which is a very interesting read also. But just by going these short descriptions on the card, this already gives me a clear idea how to move on, how to work with my issues, with the energies, and I enjoy this deck very much. My hug deck would have to be Alana Fairchild's Butterfy affirmation cards. I must admit I'm not a great fan of Alana Fairchild's writing, but I saw this deck in readings on YouTube and I was immediately drawn to it. These pictures, the artwork is by Jimmy Manton. It's very vibrant, it's very sweet, and the messages are on the back of the card, and sometimes I tend to think negatively and get stuck in negative thinking. So this hug deck is very good to snap me out of this negative thinking and to see the beauty in life and to understand that things are the way they are, but I can choose how I see them, how I process them, and I like using this deck for that purpose. And I often, whenever I pull a card, I like to leave it out with the artwork, so that's a constant reminder for me. And this artwork, I think, is, you can admit, it's very beautiful. So these butterflies just are a joy to look at, so I like using this deck very much. And finally, my fifth deck is a cute little deck. This came with the Soul and Spirit magazine, and I received this as a gift from a friend of mine from the UK. And I just really love these cards. These are, the creator of the deck won a competition, and that's how they published this deck, and her artwork is simple but vibrant and lovely, and I love the messages that come with it. There is a short description, a short sentence, what the message of the card is, and I just love this deck. Also, I love that it is so small, and then I can carry it with me if I travel somewhere, and this deck makes me happy. This is a very cheerful and nice deck, and I just love this deck. I love using this deck. I think these 5 decks all have a different voice, work for different situations, and these are really important decks in my work, and they are great help in my journey. Well, now that I've shown you my top 5 Oracle decks for 2017, I would like to sneak in another little one. This is the Affirmators cards, and this is such a fun and quirky little deck. The box is crap because it slides, it doesn't fit properly into this sleeve, so I had to put adhesive on the bottom, otherwise the cards were falling out all the time as it slipped out. But the cards have such sweet and fun messages. These are not offensive in any way. They are just a cheerful take on difficult situations, and I really love the messages whenever I need cheering up and I need to have a good laugh. I love these cards. I am strong, I am grounded, I am powerful. I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I'm like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. And I want to show you just a few more cards. I love these messages. It's fun. It's simple. It doesn't go very deep, but nevertheless, it is a good kick in the butt to snap out of my funk, and I just love reading these cards. I love leaving them out sometimes just to look at it and just smile. Good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right, and that's when I remember how much fun it is to be surprised. No one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to work right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts, then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. So as you can see, these messages are cute and fun and short, and I just love using this deck. So I wanted to add this as a bonus deck to my top 5. So I hope you like these decks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing what your top 5 are. And see you next time for day 4 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. Bye bye.